Okay, so I think this works. Mung? Yay! All right, cool, cool. Is there sound now? I didn't know you guys couldn't hear me. Oh. I'm hoping this is working, but okay, it sounds like it's working now. My bad, you guys.
I feel so bad, I didn't know.
And then on top of that, okay. So we washed sweet potatoes. I may make more. I just kind of want to see how things go with this. But yeah, so we'll see about that. And then what else? Okay. So I'm gonna get started cutting them. And honestly, like, you want to make meal prep as easy as possible. Like, I'm not making like fancy ass meals. Like, it's kind of fancy enough doing fajitas, but I'm okay with it because I'm like, I'm a stay-at-home mom that's also a personal trainer. I don't really have much going on aside from taking care of Ash. And just editing videos. Yay! Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ghost. I appreciate you. But yeah, so like the meals that I'm making, fajitas, I've got this like chicken bowl rice where I've got the veggies and chicken from Costco. And all I do is just put it in the air fryer and I'm done. Yes, it's not the best tasting thing ever because for me, a lot of times frozen vegetables just don't turn out crispy like in the air fryer because one, I'm not really using a ton of oil, and so because of that, it tends to be a little bit on the soggy side, which makes me sad. But like, if I don't have to cut up a billion vegetables to help me get some micronutrients in, and it's got some protein mixed in there and it's relatively healthy, it's not super processed, I'm doing it because I just don't want to be spending like 3 days making food because I want to be in, out, and done. And so meal prepping, you tend to strategize like, okay, what things can I be cooking in the background while getting like some of the finer things done. So like, hence me putting the rice, because I don't have to do anything after that. I just hit the button, I'm done. And then cutting up the sweet potatoes, that won't take long as well. And then it's just cutting up the onions and the fajita, or not the fajita, and the bell peppers, and just so yeah, you want to be smart with your time, and so it's a lot of strategizing. Like, okay, what can I be doing? But yeah, so anyways, the I was just trying to figure out if I want to do ground beef or ground turkey. Yes, I'm using a lot of lean beef, so the beef I am using is 96 lean, 4% fat. And honestly, like, I don't really recommend it if you're going for taste, because like and the fat helps give it flavor. It's not as chewy, it's softer, and it's not like easy to dry out. Where it's just like the extremely lean beef is super tough, I feel like, compared to the leaner side. But I'm like, hey, this is what I need to do in my macros, so this is what I gotta do. But yeah, so when it comes to the potatoes, I'm just cutting them in half, and then I poke holes throughout it so then it cooks better. And then I just, depending on my macros, I'll either just spray oil or I'll sprinkle some olive oil on it, just depending on what I can do. And then I also am cutting off like any of the bad spots on there. But again, I'm like doing a sweet potato, ground beef, cottage cheese bowl. So high protein. I've also got my carbs, some fat in there for the ground beef and potential oil. No. I know this may not be the most conventional way that people cut sweet potatoes, but I'm like, look, I get to grab you and beef. It's a lot. Yay! Yeah. And then you can use seasonings. I'm just saying. Like, yeah. Here he goes. I feel like a lot of people are I know it's kind of stupid, and I was like, no, at least maybe when you're closer to the show day, then maybe, yeah, because of the water retention from the sodium. But I mean, like, something you're not always you should be fine. Here. Do you wanna play with this? Cut these potatoes, so that's why I'm like, don't judge me. A lot of bad sauce on some of these sweet potatoes. But yeah, so the way that I'm doing my prep macros I need to be doing. So she tells me like, okay, this week this is how many grams of protein I want you to eat, how many grams of fat and carbs. So I'm like, okay. And so I can technically eat whatever I want as long as it fits macros, but it's gonna be better to get as many whole foods in there as much as possible. Just because the micronutrients, the fiber, that's gonna help keep me satiated longer. And it's also just gonna be better for me when it comes to breastfeeding. Granted, like I mentioned, I'm kind of tapering off just because he's almost a year old. He's fine on solids. Like, yeah, we'll give him some like frozen milk, but other than that, like, he doesn't really need a lot of milk anymore, or as much. Not anymore. Plus, I had like an emergency supply stocked for the longest, or like a large supply of it, and so like pretty sure he should be lasting for about like till he hits one. Alright, let me just double check. Because let me tell you, when you're on a deficit, like, it's almost like a slow starvation. It feels like I'm like, you're not quite starving all the time, but it's like you're hungry. And so I'm like, please, I need something to fill my stomach. And so I find that because fruits, vegetables, whatnot help you feel fuller and longer. And it's low calorie. Who's saying hi? Ghost Max, what is happening? Good afternoon, morning, evening. I don't know where you're at, but yeah, how's you doing? Well, I am meal prepping, and currently I'm cutting up, or actually I just finished cutting up sweet potatoes. Let's see. So now I need to weigh out the sweet potatoes. Now that I've finished cutting them up. Yeah, are you drumming out? Sweet. Oh my gosh. Yo. Okay, let me just double check. I have to go to the computer to see what people are saying in chat. Yes. I'm tired, as always, but it's fine. And then, yeah, baby Ghost, he is almost a year old. Can you believe that? Sweet potato. Okay, there we go. Baked sweet potatoes. I know. so I can weigh everything. 1, 6, 2, 8. Done. And then, but yeah, you're doing all right, baby. Okay. Let's see what else. It literally almost has been a year. But yeah, no worries. Take your time. Sounds like someone's got hiccups. And then this is what I'm gonna do. Actually, I wonder if I do it this way, I can fit more. I don't like trying to fit in as much as I can because I don't want to be doing. It's fine, guys. And then, okay. Yeah. Baby Ghost is just drumming away right now. He's like, okay. Right. I know, I'm like, keep stabbing. Alright. Now that that's done, I know. Okay. I don't know how much that was. It's fine. Okay. And then I'm just gonna brush this a little bit better so it spreads more evenly. us. He is just having balls. Okay, so I'm putting it in for about 40 minutes for now. And then next we'll be cutting up all of the vegetables for the fajitas. Oh. Brain freeze. So I've got some bell peppers. And then we're gonna wash these. You're back. What's happening? Just cooking away. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Novice. You're just having fun. Got another mango stick for ya. anymore, so I don't know. But congratulations for him. That's cool though to get stationed in Japan. What happened? Oh yeah? Nah, no worries. I'm like, I'm sure it's not something that we were like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really like I guess I'm not like a super public person. I'm like, unless like I feel like I need to share it, then I will, but. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, so like I don't follow him on social media. But I mean, congratulations. One of the things I absolutely hate with cutting bell peppers is like there is no way to just not get all of the seeds. I'm like, I try to cut it as cleanly as possible, but it's so messy. Yeah. One of these bell peppers for baby ghosts. We'll see if he actually eats them. We're gonna see if it actually works. We're like, please, do you wanna try it? He like puts it in his mouth and he's like, yeah, no. Yeah. Oh, okay, you're putting it back? Yeah, is that yummy? When I make fajitas, I mainly use 2, but I got this pack of 3, so I'm like, I don't know what to do with the extra bell pepper. But yeah, do you have anything going on today though, Ghost? doing laundry more than dishes and meal prep and all that, just because like it's nice, soft, and warm. Instead, I have to like clean all of these things on the counters, the dishes, my hands. Sorry, I'm just getting all of the seeds off of this. Not to mention, I just feel like there's a lot more labor involved with cooking. Yeah. Dishes, a chore, but yes. What do you like to cook? Oh, he's chewing at the bell pepper, so hey, we're making progress. Guys, we may be having kids that eat vegetables. Like, Mr. Ghost won't really eat vegetables unless I make it for him. It's not something that he can, like, willingly eat, typically. Sometimes he'll do it, but for the most part, it's for him, he'll mainly just like cook like chicken nuggets and mac and cheese. I'm like, you need more nutrition than that. You can't. There's a reason why you're getting sick so often. Yeah. Here, try this one. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so now I've got to weigh out all of the peppers. And then I'm just inputting everything into the recipe so then it'll do everything for me. Okay. Fajitas. Yellow bell pepper is 73 grams. Add. Are you just, bro? Bro is just using the bell pepper as a drum that's like stick, then like actually trying to eat it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Whoa. Oh. All right. Okay, the next I gotta cut up the onions. The onions. Here. I'm just putting all of these there for now. honestly, like, I'm trying to get back into everything. It's just life has been a little chaotic. Hence why. Not to mention, like, we all got sick and then we moved on top of it, and so it's just been like a whirlwind of okay. No. Okay, here we go. No. There we go. It's always peeling the outside layer, but I'm like, and then I always remove the center, but I just do. Oh, I didn't see that. You like making it down. Did I just say? Hooray! It looks so nice and clean. Yeah, bubbles. Then next, okay, so what I do is I add my onions first. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna add the onions. Oh, another thing I add is red pepper flakes. Because your girl likes some spice in there. Yeah! That's right, Bubs. We like spice around here. And then I am going to be adding coconut oil. Make me sweat. Make me holler. Rice is done. Yeah. What do I need? I need a spoon. And then I add about like 2 tablespoons of coconut oil to my fajitas. Or as I should say, 30 milliliters or grams, whichever you are using. Yeah. Is that yummy? And then, okay, so I'm gonna start this up. Actually, before I do that, I need some Ziplocs. Okay, we gotta grab the meat. Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay. Oh, and I need to grab garlic. That's another thing I add is garlic. Cause I don't know. I feel like onion and garlic together is the sauce. Like it is like anytime those two are mixed together, it's just goated. It's meant to be good. As long as you just do it right. But I mean, yeah. Anyways. I also I'm also gonna add all of like the seasonings into a bowl for the meat. So I'm gonna grab some cilantro, cumin, red pepper flakes again, paprika, and salt. Dude, I use so many seasonings when I'm making my food. And I'm like, you need to. Oh, actually, I'm not doing that. I almost forgot. I'm gonna try this Cholula Chipotle taco seasoning. So forget everything I was gonna say. Cause I wanna try this seasoning, see if it's any good or not. But normally those are the spices I tend to use when I am making. What's it called? When I'm making fajitas is like, okay, I have got red pepper, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, all of the things. And then I'm gonna add so I'm gonna add 1 packet now because I use 2 pounds of meat to make my fajitas. So I'm gonna duplicate this. Yay! Laundry sorting time! Yeah. How many is in here? 28? No. I feel like that's not right. So we're going to custom. What was that? Okay, so then okay, we're just gonna say that for now. Okay. And then, 375 grams of meat. Personally, when it comes to using the type of meat that I cook with, I tend to prefer the 93 lean and then 7% fat. Just because, yes, it's lean, but there is some fat to help provide the flavor and not be so tough. Like the super lean stuff, because I don't really recommend 96 lean. Unless like there's just some way to cook it, and, like without making it so tough. But I just yet to come across a recipe that doesn't. That or just make myself. I'm like, okay. And then we're gonna add the second pack to the top. And then, okay. I also just need to edit this. Okay, next. So much seasoning, but at the same time, I want some flavor. Yeah, I'm very much like a flavor kind of girly. Like I like Cajun, I like all of the spices. I'm not like a okay, no salt anything. I'm like no, I need. Yeah, we need flavor in this house. Especially, I'm like, I don't know how some bodybuilders just boil their chicken or whatever. Yeah, that's right, Bubba's. It's exactly how I. Ugh. And I'm like trying to get everything off. Yeah. And then we gotta wash our hands. Right. Yeah. You're just so cute, you know that? You know that, Bubbers? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, now we can actually start cooking. She's like, what is going on, Mom? Alright. Look. Here, I don't think he's gonna eat any of this, unfortunately. And then, oh, I also need to take my creatine. Don't forget to take creatine, folks. this is a little unhinged, but this is just how I do it. So a lot of people, they just want to take a scoop of creatine, put it in a bottle or whatever, and then they drink it that way. But I just want to get it one and done. So, and I don't dry scoop it. I'm not that unhinged, but what I do is I just take a sip of water and then throw a scoop back, swallow that, and then done. Because a lot of times there's like creatine that like remains in the bottle or something like that. And I'm like, oh, I didn't fully get the 5 grams like I should have. And then also, it's just so much more cleanup I have to do. No. So I just find this better. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta change it back some water. But it's okay, I got my creatine for the day. That's not the one I need. Also, coconut oil smells so good when you cook. Oh. But yeah, so right now I'm trying to brown the yellow onions first. And then I'll add the meat, then the vegetables. Oh, another thing I add is black beans. To macadamias to just give a little bit more fiber and protein. So yeah, I just grab one of these. Yeah. So if you're on Twitch and you comment, I have an app that lets me know that, or that pings me when someone comments. But if you're on YouTube, it doesn't sync up to YouTube for some reason, or maybe I just haven't figured it out yet. So I apologize. I'm not trying to ignore you. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you're doing well. I wish I'm more familiar with streaming on Twitch than I am YouTube. So I'm sorry. Okay, I added my garlic as well. So many things are going off at once. Alright. It smells good. I'm not touching it because it's hot, but potatoes. Sweet potato for days. Hey, yeah. So yeah, we are all done with that. And then we're gonna add the meats. But yeah, this is our meat bowl. I wish I could make this as enticing as it is in like a simulator game, but I don't know how. I don't got that ASMR vibe. I am not one of those ASMR girlies. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, I have to cut everything up. Throw some stop sound effects on there. But it's okay. We all have our own talents, and some of that is sometimes I need one of the very few. Yeah, so we're just putting it up. But the reason why I also prefer to have like fajitas than like just regular tacos, like don't get me wrong, I love regular tacos, but I like the fact that fajitas have more vegetables involved than just like, okay, just throw meat into like a tortilla and then call it a day. I like meals that have at least one vegetable mix in there, just so that way I'm getting some micronutrients fiber through that. And so I like bowls, like rice bowls, poke bowls, fajitas. Like, honestly, I like eating a lot of Mexican and Asian type of dishes, I feel like. Like, yeah, I'll do pasta every now and then, but it's like, I just annoying me that I have to make like the pasta and the sauce, but then I have to make like a salad on top to just get other nutrients in there than just like your carbs and fruits. Vegetables in the tomato sauce, but I'm like, I think a little bit more than that. But I don't know, that's just me personally. And then I'm going to turn it low to just kind of let it cook a little bit more, and then I'm going to get strain the black beans. In the past, I also like to add corn. So it's almost like a burrito mix than it is like fajitas, but I'm like, hey, I call it fajitas because it's got bell peppers and onions in there. And my husband's like, why don't you throw in some beans and corn in there? It makes it taste better. The corn is nice because it adds a little bit of sweetness, but for where I'm at in my bodybuilding journey, like I am kind of limited on my carbs, so I don't add the corn as of late, but I will add the beans just because it is fiber and protein. Like, you're gonna hear me say that so often right now.
It's like, oh, the fiber, protein, fiber, protein.
But yeah, so beans have been washed. That nice. Dude, I just made you go back and your face is so dirty already. I gotta hurry because I can tell he's getting impatient. He's like, I don't want to say. Although I will be right back. I'm gonna go see if he needs diaper change. Alright, let's go. Dude, he's so dirty right now. We're gonna go change your outfit. added all the vegetables in, and then I'm just draining a lot of extra. I'm just trying to break up some of the meat so it's cooking a little bit better. But yeah, so the hard thing is I can't, if you're commenting on YouTube right now, I don't see, like I don't get the ping from my app. So I apologize if I am not responding. Hooray! I'm sorry, Ash. I'm not more entertaining. And then I'm gonna add the beans. And I'm just gonna mix around a little bit, let it cook some. And then I am gonna be eating these with some whole wheat tortillas. And then maybe top it off with some salsa, since that is kind of a low calorie topping. I've never been super sour. I may be able to fit in auto. It just depends on how much fat I've been having throughout the day. But yeah, those are, like, I would say when it comes to toppings, I'm more of a guac person and salt. That and I also like adding some hot sauce. My hot sauce is the Cholula Chipotle flavor. I just kind of like the smokiness of it, but again, that's me. Alright, I think this is about done. Here, I'm gonna take the camera for now. But yeah, there we go. Jung. Yeah. Yeah. You're just so cute. Yeah. Oh. You're so cute. But again, I am biased because I'm your mama. So I'm gonna let that cool off some. But yeah, I don't know how entertaining that was, but if you guys liked that, let me know if you want to see more, see if there's any other things you would like to see. I would like to spend more time like separating everything and portioning it out. It's just, baby Ash is kind of tired and he needs to go for a nap. And then I also just, yeah, and like I just kind of want to see how today's stream is going to go anyways. But yeah, if you guys have any questions on how meal prep works or anything of the sort, feel free to let me know. And thank you guys again for coming by. It was fun. But yeah, till next time. Bye!